This week, the world is remembering D-Day. It's been 75 years since the historic invasion, and today, a D-Day veteran from Olympia got a very special opportunity. He came down to Portland to ride the same World War II boat that escorted the Fleet Week arrivals earlier this week. It's a rare piece of history, and for Navy veteran James Gardner, it's the same kind of ship that saved his life.
Welcome aboard.
Good to have you here.
Which way to go?
It's the first time Navy veteran James Gardner has hit the water on a PT boat since D-Day, the invasion that turns the tide of World War II. The 95-year-old lived out history serving on a ship that hit a mine.
What kind of ship were you on?
Minesweeper.
A minesweeper.
And we hit a mine.
They found it.
Any ship can be a minesweeper once.
Gardner was thrown into the water and later rescued by a PT boat, just like the one he's on now.
Right there is where they laid me when I brought my soggy butt aboard.
112 men were on board Gardner's minesweeper. He's among 83 who survived. Unlike Gardner, this PT boat never saw combat. PT 658 was headed for Europe when the war ended and is now the most authentically restored PT boat in the world. Its skipper says the PT was a hot ticket in its day.
They started off being kind of secret, so a lot of people in the Navy didn't even know about PT boats. So the guys that did hear about them, they wanted to be on them because this is fast, a lot of guns, and pretty cool.
Cruising down the Willamette 75 years later, Gardner finally getting the chance to take the helm.
No automatic pilot now, you're the pilot.
Got a job to do here, you know.
Gardner telling us the ride was fantastic, an opportunity he will never forget.
This is on my bucket list.
And he says it didn't bring back bad memories, just his passion as a lifelong mariner.
I love the water.
Amazing story. And the PT 658 and its museum are both located on Swan Island. The skipper says veterans are always welcome to come take a ride. And we have a link with all the details for that. Just find this story on kptv.com.